I exist to subvert people's assertions that a run is over just because I haven't uploaded it in a little while. I enjoyed doing that in for Horizon Zero Dawn so much. It took me like 2 years to complete Horizon Zero Dawn, and everyone's like, oh no, definitely he's abandoned this run. It's like, oh, ye of little faith. Imagine the surprise when almost 4 years later this run continues. 3 years, a little while. Well, it's not my fault you guys have lifespans barely longer than a mayfly's. Damn, if Drip laughs in tyranny. Does this mean Dragon Quest Builders 2 is possible? No, it's definitely possible. It is definitely possible. All right then, chat. Time for us to refamiliarize ourselves with a 4-year-long save. Good lord. We've got many gubbins in the grotto. Let's have a look at the encyclopedia. Okay. Got a couple of things up there, a couple of things down here we haven't seen. Got the dark slime. We've hit the hunter's hounds. So we haven't dealt with the final boss. All right. Supply has a bunch of gubbins. Preserve pebble while passing through the campfire. Plus 1% base HP for every food item placed in your camp. Additionally heals 15 HP when the hero passes through the campfire. Have I got anything else that would be particularly good there? Can I restrict this to only tools? I mean, that one might not be a bad one. Silverware, plus 2 heroes damage against all undead. Plus 1 defense. Every time the hero receives stable branches, he has a 10% chance of receiving more. Or attackers receive 1 damage after every hit. Rare items. Let's pop that in there. Well, you do spin the RNG Wheel of Chaos that happens to be named Chat a lot. I do. Pikachu song. That is true. How effective is the plus max HP one? It depends on how much food I've got, basically. Well, I could go just for extra healing, but we do have quite a lot of food. Got that. We got this. This one is plus 2 max HP for every point of defense the hero has. Depending on the hero, that could be really good. Heals 5 HP at the start of every day. Receive additional 5 HP when passing through a village. These are solid options. Pop that in there. I like auto healing. Like that. Can I sort this at all? I would love it if I could sort it. Yeah, I can. Let's have a look. Dodal, thank you ever so much for the 5 gift subs, mate. That's really kind of you. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we'll pop that one on as well. Now let's get these sorted. Increases damage done to bosses by a large amount, which is very nice. -4 damage from all vampires. 6% chance to redirect a Storm Temple Lightning Bolt or any other pure damage attack into a random enemy. I mean, it's good. Love this game, but can't stay. I'll catch on after hours. Much love. Take care, Dodell. You have a fantastic night, mate. Obviously, extra boss damage is always useful. That's a solid amount of extra damage. I just don't know if we care for that. In terms of my 12s, I do want that, sure. More defense would play into this. Hero damage against the undead isn't necessary. Attackers take 1 damage after every hit, sure. I must watch Loop Hero. Okay. As long as you're happy to. Alright, let's remove all of the furniture and then we'll set all of that up. I don't know which character we're going to be running with, but let's just build ourselves a something. So, chairs. 0.2 regen per second if the hero already has it. Okay. +1 to max HP for every whole resource gained during this expedition. That's not huge. 1 times loop additional healing when passing through the campfire. That one is huge. 1% to the hero's max HP, but -2 to healing from the campfire. Not sure about that. Heals 5 each time a new item is equipped. I mean, that's useful, but +1 to max number of potions. These are amazing. Those are legitimately fantastical. This is good if I'm playing a hero with regen. So let's pop those in and assume that I'm going to be playing a hero with regen. I'd drop 4% healing from the campfire to gain 2% max health. I don't think that's good. But with this, right now I could just massively increase my potential healing from the campfire. Add some extra defense. If I don't have lightning temples, well, to be fair, there are plenty of enemies that do that kind of pure damage, but I don't think we're going to worry about it too much. I could make us a vampire killer as well. That's an option. Or just maximize the items I get, but you know what? If we just now max out food, like so, this is going to give us that much more base HP. I think that's okay. Actually, the one exception. I'm going to drop that for this. If I'm building us to be able to take on vamps, I may as well have that. I think that's okay. You're not the only one I've seen playing Loop Hero recently. What's causing its comeback? Chat voted for it without realizing they were voting for it, but vote for it they did. Could dismantle a couple of these. Could even craft some food. Yeah, let's see what we can get. Maybe. Maybe. I'd actually... Yeah, you know what? We're going to change that up. Pop that in, and then these three. I'm not as worried about being a vampire killer here. That could potentially be incredibly good, but these are better utility for me overall. Especially if I go with just the standard unit. Okay. Right, let's have a look. We've got a war camp over here. Increases the hero's strength by 4%, unlocks the outpost card. 18% to the campire's healing power, unlocks the Blood Grove card. We've already got that. Will resurrect a hero once with 15% max HP during an expedition. Passing through a cemetery tile during an expedition will grant you a memory fragment. Can resurrect a hero with more health if you upgrade it. Heals 6% of max HP. You can take up to 5 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the card. Sure, I'm willing to upgrade this one. Extra potion healing, more potions to carry with, more potions refilled, makes witch hut cards appear during the expedition. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. More rivals mean more potions. Every sip increases your chances of coming back in one piece, and bring along some more ingredients, of course. Oh yeah. This is a classic scratch my back, I scratch yours situation. I like it. Alright, let me just adjust the volume a little bit, because it's a bit low. I like it to be about there. Maybe it's a little bit too low now. There we go. Continue. Alright. Let's go out then. I don't think I can build anything right now. Is there anything I haven't built? I could build another farm, another mud hut. Could build another forest, I guess. Was I saving for anything? The alchemist's hut, maybe? There's no reason for me to build a bridge. This is a completely unnecessary bridge area. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. A grim but skilled lumberjack prefers the company of trees and his axe. After the expedition, it gives you 1 stable branch for every completed loop, but no more than the amount of tiles around the lumberjack's hut. Unlocks the ability to craft furniture in the supply. Well, we've definitely already got that, have we not? Yeah, we've already got a lumberjack then. Let's see. Potion maker, cemetery, canteen, campfire, refuge, crypt, warehouse, supply depot, warehouse, watchtower, mud hut, smithy, smelter, watchtower, war camp, mud hut, watchtower, mud hut, watchtower, intel center, library. So the alchemist is the one we want, and for that we need another one of these, astral orb. Where do we get the astral orb from? Drops from mage enemies and cosmic enemies. Cosmic enemies would be a cosmic slime. We have seen one of those, haven't we? Yeah, cosmic dark slime, yeah. Tricky one to report by illegible. A tricky one to get to spawn, but not impossible. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Dodal, to Duckweed, and thank you very much to the friendly ghost who just gifted a sub to Dodal. Circular gifting. The gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, we will get some unlocks from the bridge, but... Right, time for an expedition. Who are we taking? Currently, we've got the Necromancer. Regen per second. So that's okay. But I don't think they get defense. Oh, no, they do get defense. So we could build defense and regen. Okay. Speed counter, not the best. Hero can resurrect once with 15 HP. Starts with warrior gear. Or we go with you, defense, regen per second. Alright. Chat, do you want a necro run or a warrior run? Your call on this one. We're going to start off easy. We're just going to do one round on the first tier. And then probably just build up through. Necro, everyone wants necro. Why did I even ask? What was my plan there? What was the plan? Right, okay. Now then. So, what are we taking with us? Shadar Jard, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, mate. That's incredibly kind. Chat, you're spoiling me. Thank you so much for all the generosity. Extremely gracious. What do we want to bring? Arsenal unlocks an additional equipment slot, reduces item quality by 15 though. The Maze of Memories does nothing, it takes up a lot of space. An intricate structure of its walls forces you to use your brain and remember a big part of this world. The Ancestral Crypt. Plus 3 max HP for every enemy with a soul killed by the hero. Removes the HP bonus from all armor. Gives the hero 1 resurrection with full health per expedition. That would give me 2 resurrects, or I could get the Arsenal. Ancestral Crypt is particularly fitting for a Necro run, I feel, so we're going to take it based on that alone. We want the Cemetery. We obviously want the Village, the wheat fields. We want Vampires. We want Battlefields. Now the problem is, I'm fairly certain, yeah, the outpost will attack us, so let's not. River Forest. Doubles the effect of adjacent landscape tiles. The forest is 1% hero attack speed. So that, on the Necro in particular, that would be pretty good, because the Necro, I'm fairly certain that causes the Necro to summon faster. So you basically have a wall of skeletal underlings to absorb damage. Lowers every creature's HP. You can kind of have these together to make it quite a powerful one. We don't need that. Suburbs can only be placed next to other suburbs if they are present. Increases the experience gain from killing enemies. This one's a big one as well. So river, forest, suburbs is a solid choice. Down here though, the Storm Temple strikes 2 random targets in its range with lightning every 5 seconds. Lightning cannot be evaded unless you've got certain trinkets. Effects of multiple temples can stack. But the interesting thing with this is it burns the forest, if I remember correctly. Hungry Grove. Burnt forest. Trees that were struck by lightning and burned to ashes are filled with a new power, plus 0.5 pure damage, which is quite a potent one. Quite a potent one. Also, the reason why you go for Oasis, so river with dunes, is that this lowers all creatures' HP by 1%, but the Oasis would lower our attack speed by half, but everyone else's by a full 1. So they're getting slower twice as fast as we are, which obviously, you know, has certain pretty massive benefits. Plus 2% base HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. Not really that important to me. Wonder if you could have it. I guess you could have it past the mountain peak. That would become almost double max HP. But it isn't as useful ultimately. Suburbs will get you to your higher level faster. Oh, well, towns and suburbs. Forests will make you faster, and dunes will make everyone weaker in some measure. So they're the good ones to have with the river, I guess. I wonder though, would it affect chrono crystals too? It's possible. You might be able to create some interesting effects by having things that branch past stuff. It's landscape tiles. Oh, right. It only affects these. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I thought things like Grove would still be counted as landscape, but they are. Not Grove. Chrono crystals and stuff, but they're roadside specifically. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks for that one. Caught me before I made a mistake. Right, so we're bringing these. I do need to take one of you. Each shape passes 50% faster within its range. Time watches may join battles with its range. They are afraid of vampires, though. Treasury gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space. Or I just pick up Oblivion. Oblivion is absolutely okay. I don't need more cards in this if I don't want it. But I'm going to want things for me to fight. Do I want more? Bookeries are powerful. They can be really, really well used, but also, if you're a bit rusty, which I am, they can cause more trouble than they help with. Duffelfish says, it's getting a bit loopy in here. Did I ask what the other options were? Yeah, you may ask. Whether you dare to ask, though, I guess that's a question only you can answer. Are you brave enough? I actually want more things to spawn faster so that I level quicker. Now, it's a very dangerous thing to do. It's a very dangerous play. But I think we'll go with it. All right. We'll confirm this. This will be our deck for now. We'll just see how this goes. I forget. What would the... I would actually like to see. What would the Arsenal give me? Does it say? For a Necro... You know what? We're going to go with the Arsenal just so I can make an assessment of whether that's going to be better for me or not. I think this should be okay. All right, let's jump in. You think it says in the encyclopedia? Oh. Does it really? No, not really. Oh. Apparently. I did open up more. Okay. This building is not just a simple arsenal. An humble name hides the ancient school of Warcraft. One wouldn't call the students of the arsenal unrivaled fighters, but they are definitely always sought after. The fundamental basis of the arsenal is attaining mastery over every type of weapon and gear, no matter how exotic, and using them all together, as many as one can. Naturally, that would be hard to learn without a large variety of equipment at hand. That's why the arsenal also functions as the largest museum of warfare. Among its multiple exhibits are items so exotic one wouldn't even know how to handle them, use them, or even wear them. If you happen upon a clumsy-looking warrior bristling with a ridiculous amount of gear, don't be too quick to laugh at him. It's quite possible that he is a graduate of the arsenal, and he'll use all of his deadly inventory to teach you some respect. Noted. But it does not appear that it gives me any additional information, sadly. Oh well. I think I actually will just go with the Ancestral Crypt. Alright, let's go. Let's start. Let's do our thing. Let's pause that there for a second. Okay, Ancestral Crypt, where are we putting you? I think I'm going to just tuck you down in the corner. But which corner? This one seems better for a river. Potentially. River coming down there. And branching across. And up would give me a lot of tiles, whereas a river... Oh, actually, no, that's wrong. River over here would be better, because river could come down there, giving me more tiles. This entire area in the middle here. So yeah, over here is the better place to put the Ancestral Crypt. Boom. Done. River, let's start you moving up along this route. Right. We've got a Grimoire. Skeleton level. Let's get that equipped. Amulet, magic shield, sure. Am I just not? I thought I could just click them, but apparently not. Armor, shield, dagger. Can't equip any of that. I rely on my skeletons. Right. Forest. I want thickets, not forests. Is this better than what I've got? Yes, it is. Ring, defense +2, sure. Very nice. Okay, so, generally speaking, I would want a bloody grove there. I'm going to put you there. I'm going to pop this wheat field here. And normally I would like these early on. And also by putting them here, I effectively greatly limit where boss spawns can happen, or the boss's towers. I quite like doing something like this because I can have 2 tiles of gubbins. No, right click is locking. I've got a quest. Have I fought the secret boss? Yeah, when the game first came out, I noticed that there was a weird sparkle on the route. And that the sparkle seemed to get more crackly as I put more things around it. It didn't take me long to work out that I needed a number of unique buildings around a single tile. Basically, I think it was it 6 or was it 8 unique effects on a single tile? But yeah, I thought them quite early. Grove, we want you right about there. Will do. Vampire's Hut. I could put the yeah, that's where we want to put it. Vampire's Hut there. Grove there. Now it does mean that you're going to be vampiric, but I don't mind. I will wait until I get back to hand in this quest though before I do that. Right, suburbs. Or do we want dunes? I'm going to start building them over here. We'll see how that goes. Continue on. There we go, thicket. Now, the Bookery. An archive of ancient tomes. Here you can gain knowledge in exchange for other knowledge. Replaces 3 of your cards at random whenever you pass by. Collapses after it replaces 20 cards. Now, we do want this. And I think I'm going to place it down here so that I can get rid of stuff early. I forget what benefits from proximity to this one. Guess we'll work it out. More river, definitely want that. Cemetery. Let's pop you there. Do I want double cemetery? Yes. Yes, I do. Suburbs can go there. sand dunes. Maybe every other tile. I don't think sand dunes get a particular benefit. Oh, did that just change? Ooh, wait, I've not seen that before. Oh, hold. Oh, god damn it. I want to see what that is. I've never seen that before. My quiz. Prickly inhabitants of arid lands. Huh. So, enemies now deal 2% less damage, but they attack 2% faster. Kind of okay with that so far. I don't care if any of these get replaced except the Vampire Mansion, but I'll live with it. We've got some more suburbs. I think I need to build these out into a 3. Yeah, I do. Because that'll make the internal one become a... if I recall correctly, it makes the internal one become a town. I guess I could try that out. Yeah. Oh well. Bit of a misplay there. Right, I would like everything around here to get more double effects, please. I might get 2 chests out of this next time. Right. What do we get? Right. This is attack speed plus 4%, max skeletons plus 1, summon quality plus 19%, and skeleton level plus 27, obviously. Magic shield, huge increase. Regen per second and summon quality up. Massive. Skeleton level instead of defense. I actually do want skeleton level more than defense. There we go. That'll do. The rest can go. Oblivion. Nice. We hold on to that. Sand dune. Also go there. I don't know where I'm going to put the rest. Okay, nice. Ooh. Huge upgrade to skeleton level. Skeleton level is now 3. Getting the chonky skelly boys. Right, evasion or skeleton level. There's... I mean, it's not too bad. Magic shield, defense, attack speed, and skeleton level. Is this the only thing that's giving me regen per second? It is, and so I need to keep it. Because right now my regen is 1.4. If I take this away, it goes to 0. But I will replace that one. Right, there we go. Attack speed, summon quality is big. Actually, yeah. Right, now that we've got... Oh, I don't have the... Sadly, I lack the thing I want. Brilliant. Let's keep moving up. I'm going to place this down. It's going to change, but I'm going to build more thickets going up. Chrono Crystal. Where am I going to have you? Ooh. Can this stack, I wonder? I wonder. Might not be able to, but it might. Do I want to risk wasting this? Do I want to risk wasting it? The other question is, I could honestly move all of the suburbs over here they wouldn't get the double effect, but maybe that's okay. The other question is, do rivers apply their neighboring effects to the 8 tiles around them? Or is it only the 4 tiles around them? So is it orthogonal, or is it also diagonal? Because if it's orthogonal, then I will never get a town increased, which kind of sucks. I could live with it. Let's see. Thank you. I should have checked what you just gave me first, but whatever. Grove, I'll place... I could have 2 groves, honestly, here and here. Might not be a terrible one. So I could have a blood grove then in the middle. There'd be a lot of fighting straight out the gate, but... no, I don't want to do that. I'll pop that one there. Ruins, I want early on. Ideally, the way you want to interact with ruins is ruins should be the first thing you fight, because it's so easy to kill the stuff in it. But they do give a decent thing. Gives a random basic resource shard when passing through it. Spawns a scorch worm every 2 days. So effectively, when I would pass through, I'd have to deal with being shot at while fighting. But it does give a pretty appreciable reward. I could put it here, perhaps. Or maybe over here. You know what? Sure, I'll put it there. That's a desert. We want dunes. Okay. Art of Control. Ooh, +1 to maximum scale. Post-mortem toll. 30% chance to get a random basic resource chunk upon killing an enemy. That is kind of great. Gift of Blood. The hero of his or his skeletons may strike the target with blood lightning with each attack. 20% chance. Wow, these are all good. Yeah, I want to take all of them. But maximum skeletons that isn't tied to equipment is probably more important to me. All right, let's have a look at what we got. So as far as the tome, the grimoire... Yeah, that's just a straight upgrade. What about the amulets? Good regen per second. Summon quality goes down though. Better regen per second. Huge magic shield. Another huge magic shield. Am I trying to build evasion? I'm not really, but 10% is a solid amount. But I think we go with this. As for the rings, regen per second, maximum skeletons +1, summon quality +24%, and skeleton level 0.7. I think I lose the max speed one for that. Yeah. Now the grove. Want the grove there, so I can put blood on there. Want a village here. Suburbs there. And we nix the bandit camp. So long. Don't feel like dealing with you. Thicket. Basically, the thing we're trying to avoid fighting against is the enemies are getting stronger in the loop every time we go through it. We need to try and keep our skeleton levels ahead of that. Cemetery. Doesn't much matter where I put it. I'll pop one there. After a point, the sort of things that you'll get from quests is just not worth the effort that goes into generating it all. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. The towns, they are good, but they can get much better with time. Right, what are we going to do here? Huge backup. All right, let's have a look. No. No. Now, level 5 Grimoire. Summon quality would go down. It's a shame. The level would go up, which is really important. Ooh, ghost. Nice. Okay, so more river, more thicket, much more thicket. And another battlefield. Now the thing is, that's going to create a bloody road, which is what I was waiting on. This is now a blood path. Not only ghosts are created on the battlefield, spawns a blood clot every 4 days. The amulet, unless it's got some amazing stats. No, it doesn't, really doesn't. Skeleton level is okay, but it's not huge. No, I don't think so. Right. The worms are now a little bit of a pain, but that's okay. Aha! Skeleton mage. Right, a lot of things just happened there. Let's have a look. Surveyor. Each time the hero passes through a tile, he will heal for 0.5 times loop HP for each non-road tile around it. The way I build my stuff tends to favor this. Residual heat. Each allied skeleton heals the hero for 3 times loop HP when it dies. Big. Edge of Impossible. 20% chance to summon 2 skeletons at once when reaching a maximum number of skeletons. I think Edge of Impossible is quite a good one. Residual heat is fairly solid though. Because this will only ever give me 1 extra skeleton. But this is one of the only ways to get broken levels of skeletons. So we'll take it. Alright, what we got here? Magic shield is huge. Defense is okay. Regen is a little bit lower, but that's okay. Attack speed up. Yes, we'll take. Now, can you beat the level 2 ring? Attack speed, evasion, summon quality, skeleton level, but I would lose 1 max skeleton. It is a difficult one to go with there. But that big bump in quality is nice. All right. We take it. We take it for now. This would bring our quality back up over the 50% mark, which I'm kind of hurting. I want the quality to be high. But what would I favor? Regen or evasion? Because my evasion is pretty much no. sure, we'll take that. It has pulled down the level a lot, but we're at 73% quality, which is going to give us much, much better, more capable skeletons. For example, the guard skeleton there. Once they're on the field, people stop attacking me, which is very nice. I think we can all agree. Being attacked sucks. Could pop that in there. Or I could save up for a... Yeah, I think I'll save up with that one. We'll see. Huge. Yeah, I'm going to try and get one over there. I don't really have anything I really want to look at in terms of the items there. Another river tile. Interesting looking grimoire. No, nothing particularly important to me. However, that will do very nicely. What do you mean? Oh. It just looked weird, that's all. Okay. Defense, attack speed plus 16%. Ooh, I would lose 25% summon quality though. And a little bit of regen. But 16% attack speed? Yes. I'll just have to look for summon quality elsewhere. Alright, level 5 ring. Not really that good compared to what else I've got. I mean, I could swap evasion for regen per second. Sure. Oh, actually, no, I didn't even swap that. That was not what we swapped at all. Good lord, that was a big fight. We got 2 sand dunes. I think it is time for us to swap those out a little bit. There we go. Right, what's our counter attack speed? It's 34%, but what is everything else's attack? Is there a way for me to get that information? 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's going to be 4 deductions to attack speed, so they're all 96%. And yeah, it's not too bad. Right, let's pop the wheat field here. There we go, a little bit better. Still waiting on that blood growth, though. One day. Oh, they were really making me work for that, weren't they? A ring, attack speed, big buff. And 11% evasion. Not really what I'm looking for, though. No, none of those. Another grove. I have that there. Gonna have 2 vampiric areas here, I should imagine. Ultimately. We popped 2 potions in that fight. Unpleasant. Another thicket. Sure, I guess. Right. Another level 5 grimoire. Big upgrade to skeleton level. Some defense. Regen per second is big. but not really what I care about there. Right, Omicron's technique grants the hero +1 resurrection with full healing. I mean, it's getting kind of good. That would give me 3 resurrections. Oh, the top corner of the fight screen shows effects. Okay, I will have a look at that in a moment. I think we're going to go with Gift of Blood. Because my goal is to get my attack speed as high as I can get it so that I'm able to just summon more and more and more skeletons. And if my attack speed is really high, then this has significant more chances of proccing. I think ultimately that's going to be the way we go. We will see. Right, okay. Pause. I want to see. Withering. All creatures' HP is low by 4%. Marquise effect. All enemies have 16% more attack speed, but and 16% less attack damage. Okay, not terrible. More XP, please. All of the XPs. Oh my lord, I'm just summoning the garbage minions. We really need to improve that. Right, Amulet, level 6. I'm starting to wonder. Amazing Grimoire, 3 effects. Skeleton level, big. Upgrade. Regen per second. Evasion. All things I don't care about. Tragic. Other than the level. Actually tragic. I think I'm going to have to take this. Dropping 8% attack speed, but getting the chance of getting way better units is important to me. Yeah, instantly. So much better. Alchemist Shelf, nice. There we go, been waiting on you. My lords. You want over here? I mean, I'm going to give it Vampiric if I do this. Ah, sod it. Caution to the wind, my friends. Caution to the wind. No. I mean, attack speed 16% is tempting, but no, I only just made that choice in order to get some quality back, and I'm already enjoying the effect of it. Get nommed. Ooh. No, can't really compete. Right, I want more minions. Please and indeed thank you. So many more minions. And more experience, please, as well. This area over here is so desperately front-loaded. And then it's just this long experience walk, just reflecting on the mistakes that I have made. So much stuff. 3 rings. Okay. Let's have a look. Regen, evasion, summon quality, good. Defense, attack, speed, summon quality, and level. Okay. That's potential replacement for this one. Attack speed, max skeleton, summon quality, and summon... Okay. I'll drop the regen for this. More skelly friends. We're now to 5 skeletons max. Summon quality is 76%. We want to try and push that up over the 100% mark. Skeleton level is lagging behind, but that's okay. Attack speed is 30%. HP per day is plus 10. Bonus experience is plus 22. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Another thicket. If I put you here, and then put you here, kapow. And then pop you here as well. Double kapow. Nice. Vampire Mansion. As much as I've got quests completed, if I walk past this, we're probably going to lose this, so time to do it. There we go. Again, this is my preferred expression of vampires in literature. Oh, I can use forests to do that. Oh, of course. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, right. Thank you for that. Because, yeah, I was wasting thickets on that. I should have just been using the forests. My bad. But I just love the idea that, you know, and normally, like, when they encounter the vampires, oh, this is great. This town's got a vampire. This town is a great place to live. It's protected. No bandits would dare attack a vampire's holdings. I just love it so much. I love that so much. As for the Verms, tempting to put you here, but instead I'm going to put you here. That's going to possibly cause me issues later. Here, Pizza Pete. I could put that in there maybe, or I could have it over here maybe. Yeah, you know what? Popping you there because you'll get assaulted by my protectors. I'm okay with this. Alright, a level 6 ring. Summon quality skeleton level. I could drop 1 skeleton for like 2% quality. Doesn't seem like a good exchange, honestly. But these, let's have a look at these. Attack speed 12, but no, I need the summon quality, so. Keeping with that. Summon quality, summon level. But I lose the max skeletons. No. Alright, let's see what we've got. Preparation for the ceremony. First 2 skeletons summoned in a day will be strengthened. Surveyor. Each tile hero passes will heal them. 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. Doesn't work for the golden cards. Maybe? No. Strengthened skeletons are pretty amazing, to be fair. Need to get rid of you if I can. Let's see what we got. No, it lacks... Oh, wow, that shield is amazing, though. But it lacks these... the quality. No, nothing there really standing out. Could have a... Yeah, sure, we could do this. If I pop you here. Another thicket. As for the sand dunes, I'm probably going to place them here. Oh, a ziggurat. The sands are trying to help the world rebuild. This is the result. Spawns a desert spirit each loop. Each desert spirit has a 33% chance to join battle anywhere on the road. Appears for every 7 desert sands or dunes. Forest can go there, though. Alright. How long until that runs down? Only 5 more turns. I think I'd like a bookery. I could put a bookery here, honestly. That'll be a bad choice. You there, pop more suburbs. Another thicket, which I'm not going to waste. Honestly, at this point, I'm going to start putting the thickets over on this side.